Hey y'all, it is after, it's 2 weekends after the BIR Lemons race, and I'm here in the shop getting ready to put the Corvette away for winter time. I just thought I'd do a quick update and a pro tip for y'all. So anyways, one of the problems we had, I know a lot of you guys were there, were saying, hey, your car's smoking, it caused a couple of black flags. It was actually oil coming out of the breather here, and what we did to stop that was basically plug it, and then the car ran fine. We were still getting a little puff on D-cell. And this is actually a pretty, as you know, this is a fresh build for me. So what in the world is going on? And the answer is the darn lower intake manifold. This is a two-piece intake. You can see the bolts up here, down there. The darn lower intake manifold started leaking again. That's twice in a row now for me. So I don't know. I'm wondering, I use good gaskets and all that, so I'm honestly wondering if the intake has got an issue, or maybe it was machined wrong or something like that. Obviously, when I put the last one on, it held for a while, and I ran it around and drove it and idled it and all this other stuff, and it did fine. And then, yeah, about 10 laps into the race, it started leaking again. And it just kind of got to a point where it got to an equilibrium. But, yeah, so that gave us most of our problems, and the other problem we had was the power steering pump here. This is the reservoir up top here. It's got the rag wrap on it. That started to pump fluid, just a few drips, so it would come down and go right onto the headers and leave a heck of a lot of smoke. So the track officials black flagged me for that. So that was our fix, and it actually works pretty well. And it's not uncommon to have to do this to a road car to keep the fluid from splashing out. They really didn't have a lot of this stuff in mind when they made these things, so. But that's the update. Other than that, the car actually survived really well. I'm looking at like what we got left for tire here and so forth, and these were new. And as you can see, they got wear, but you know, we're not into the wear bars too much on them. So I actually think we're going to come around here to the driver's front, which has got more meat on it. I'm sorry, passenger's front. I think we're going to do fine. I think we're going to get another race out of these bad boys. So we'll see, but it's looking pretty good that way. And then here's a pro tip. One of the other things that I do, especially if you've raced a couple of times, I don't care whether it's SCCA, Lemons, WRL, what, there is a lot of gunk and stuff on the track. Blow your radiator out, okay? So I've done 4 races with this car now, and I've done this every single time. So what you're about to see on the floor here is just from BIR. Here we go. Look at all that crud that I blew out of the radiator. And that's 90% of it is just chunks and rubber dust and stuff like that. So especially if you've got a car that runs a little hot, and you know the Vet does, nothing too bad, but yeah, take an air gun to that stuff, blow it out, it'll help it run a little bit better. Last thing you want is to have it like 30% plugged and then you start running hot at a hot event. But yeah, just a little maintenance pro tip there. But yeah, other than that, I'm actually really shocked at how well this car is doing. It doesn't eat brakes, it doesn't eat tires like my old car did. So, and yeah, I'm going to fix that intake gasket problem one way or another. I'm actually going to probably look for another manifold at this point because I don't trust that one. You know, it's not like we don't know how to put an intake on a small block, so I'm thinking the manifold's got to be machined wrong or something like that. Other than that, it's going to get tucked away for the winter time. And we'll see y'all in spring. We're going to get her all set and ready to go for spring racing here sometime in February. So that'll probably be the next, video for the Corvette. So thanks for tuning in. Don't have a ton of subscribers, but the ones I do, I love. I'm not trying to make money off this. I'm just trying to have some fun. Take care now.